Question 7, Stuart McMillan.
To ask the Scottish Government what action it will take following the European Commissioner for Competition Policy decision concerning the ferry service between Gourock and Dunoon.
Stuart Stevenson.
We welcome the findings of the European Commission's investigation into Scotland's ferry services. These conclusions will allow us to secure the future of the Gourock-Dunoon ferry service. I will be meeting with local stakeholders in Dunoon next Monday to explain to them the implications of this decision and to discuss the way forward for this ferry service.
Stuart McMillan.
As the Minister will know, I have a long-standing interest in shipbuilding and have raised the issue of the age of the vessels between Gourock and Dunoon with him in the past. So the MB Jupiter being 35 years old and the MB Saturn being 31 years old. I would like to ask the Minister to open dialogue with the shipbuilders in Scotland to give them the opportunity to be able to tender for any new builds that this route undoubtedly needs.
Minister.
We have already asked Caledonian Marine Assets Limited to investigate the provision of a vessel for any new operator there may be. Under the European Commission's ruling, the new operator would not be required to use that vessel, but by making sure there is an appropriate vessel available, we hope to have the widest range of interest. I have previously spoken with the Managing Director of Ferguson's Yard in particular in relation to the previous tender for the Islay vessel. At that time they were not, did not feel able to tender. The only other yard at the moment in the UK that is interested in such vessels is Appledore in the southwest of England. But I certainly am very keen that Scottish companies have the maximum opportunity to build new vessels for our ferry services.
David Stewart.
Presiding Officer, does the Minister share my view that there is demonstrable public support for an unrestricted passenger and vehicle service between the town centres of Gourock and Dunoon? And could the Minister confirm, is government policy consistent with EU regulations that the successful tendering company provides the vessels without frequency restrictions and compatible with the Dunoon link span?
Minister.
We intend to go to tender on the basis of an unrestricted service frequency. That was one of the bonus findings, shall we say, from the European Commission's investigations, that the restrictions are no longer required. We will, of course, only be able to subsidise the passenger element of the service. We are looking very closely to ensure that any vessel that is brought to the route will be compatible with the link span at Dunoon, which we are anxious to see come into service.